We are live. We are live from Woodstock Sanctuary in New York with this beautiful bunny. You are going to hear more about this bunny saved from slaughter. Liz, take it away. Tell us this bunny story and what you all are up to out there. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Sorry for the weird camera angles today. I'm here with Jude. My name is Liz. I'm the marketing director here at the Sanctuary, and I'm here with sweet, fluffy Jude. Jude was rescued from an Angora fur farm here in upstate New York, about 2 hours north of our sanctuary. He lived in a basement with no lighting, in a cage all by himself, where he was plucked without any anesthesia or pain medication for his fluffy fur. And he was liberated about a year ago, and he's been living with our rabbit friends here at the sanctuary ever since. And since he's been rescued, he's been super friendly. He's so gregarious, very outgoing, and as you can tell, loves snacks. So I made sure to arrive here today with lots of snacks for our friend here.
He is just so fluffy and so cute. Oh my goodness. So tell me a little bit about when you arrived. What was that like? What was the rescue like?
So for Jude's case, it was a small fur farm, and an activist actually worked with the people who run the farm to convince them to liberate Jude and his friend. We had another rescued rabbit from the same Angora fur farm named Doyle, who actually went to live with a previous intern here because he turned out to not to really get along with all the other rabbits. So he actually was a human kind of rabbit. So she's taking care of him, and it's a beautiful story. But it took months of work and convincing for this farmer to understand that rabbits like Jude deserve sanctuary and care, and they don't deserve what the conditions they were kept in at this farm. So it was a lot of work and a lot of people involved, but thankfully we all worked together and we were able to liberate Jude and Doyle, and they're going to spend the rest of their lives here. And he's looking for more snacks, so I'm following him around.
Now, you were telling me earlier, you at Woodstock Sanctuary and your team have launched a new campaign. Can you tell us about the campaign? Yes.
So it's really exciting. We're actually building a new rabbit barn. So right behind me here is Jude's house. And it's really cute and it's doing well, but we actually want to build a bigger barn for all of our rabbits. And what this means is we also will be able to save more lives because we're building this barn. And the exciting news today is that we have a match going. So for any donation given now through Friday will be doubled. So you make twice the impact for animals like Jude, and we're able to save more lives faster because we can get this barn built quicker. So it's really, really exciting. We're so excited about this barn, and we really feel like the rabbits are going to love it. And my favorite part about the barn is that we're building an herb and veggie garden right next to it. So the rabbits will have an endless supply of snacks. So it's a really beautiful thing.
I love it. That's incredible. Okay, so there'll be a match donation if you donate now. This is Woodstock Sanctuary out of New York. And tell us a little bit more about some of the other animals that you have rescued there on your sanctuary.
Sure. So we recently just rescued, I say recently, but it was actually this past winter. Time flies. A mother sheep and her son. Her name's Lita, and her son's name is River. And they actually just joined the sheep herd as of last week. Oh, look at those hops. But yeah, so we rescued a mother and her son, and they were at a sheep farm where actually she had 2 babies, and one of them died because he drowned in the mud because of the conditions. Oh, sorry about my hand. And we were able to liberate them from this meat farm. And they came here. River was an infant, a newborn, and his mother was so sick and so tired from the conditions she was kept in. So we had them isolated for a few months while they gained their strength and grew up a little bit. River is now the size of his mother, which is really, really funny. He's going to be a big sheep. But they just joined the herd last week, and everyone's getting along so well. And it's a really beautiful thing. So we love them, and you can see them on our Instagram, and you can actually see them meeting the herd on our Instagram page. We just posted it last week.
I love that you're also creating the garden next to, so they can have, like you said, endless yummy munchings and food. This is incredible.
Yes.
So what else would you like to share with us about your beautiful sanctuary there? I guess, are you open for tours? I think you're doing some more virtual tours. Tell us about this.
Yes. So great question. So we're still doing our virtual tours, but the really exciting news is that we just reopened to the public for in-person tours. So anyone who's interested in visiting us here in High Falls, New York, can purchase a ticket via our website at woodstocksanctuary.org/welcome back. And you can come visit us on a Sunday at either 10 a.m. or 12 p.m. and see the residents, meet residents like Jude here, cows, goats, sheep, pigs. You can meet Lita and River and see them enjoying their new lives. Feed chickens grapes, feed some apples to cows, the whole 9 yards. It's a really beautiful experience and a lot of fun. And in the process, you're supporting our ongoing rescue work and advocacy work. So it's a win-win.
Hey, can you tell us a little bit about some of the advocacy work that you're doing? I'm super curious. Sure. Take it away.
So we actually recently rescued a hen named Myrtle from a live kill market. She was found wandering the streets of Brooklyn, completely featherless because she was a part of the egg industry. And we took her in after an activist found her. And we are continuing our Consider the Egg campaign in her honor. She sadly passed away last week after some surgery did not go well with her body. It was a really devastating news to face. But Myrtle's story is not uncommon. So we will continue to push our Consider the Egg campaign, which is considertheegg.org. And anyone can learn about eggs, the truth about the industry, why there's no such thing as humane eggs, even in backyard situations, and what you can do in your own backyard to stop that from happening. So it's a great campaign. It's called considertheegg.org. And we're continuing that advocacy in her honor because we miss her, we love her, and she deserved a long life of liberation, and so do her friends who are still stuck in the industry.
I can't even imagine what that was like for her wandering the streets of New York City, like this city, Brooklyn, wherever she was. I mean, wow, that must have been frightful.
Yes, she was actually, according to a retelling from a witness, people were pulling out their cameras and laughing at her and recording her while she was running for her life and saying, "We're going to eat her, we're going to catch her and kill her." And somebody stepped in to save her, thank goodness. So even the fact that she was being laughed at and made a mockery after liberating herself from this live kill market, it's an unbelievable story. She truly wanted to live, and she made that known. So she was very tenacious and a wonderful individual.
You know, I've actually been hearing more and more stories about animals that are escaping their situations, their bondage, right? I have been hearing that. I've been hearing cows and sheep and just, animals leaving zoos. And I feel like it's an animal liberation on their own part. And then what we are doing as humans to help is, we're doing the best we can. And obviously your donations out there make an impact, an enormous impact for keeping these sanctuaries open. And once these bondage situations are open and closed, let's say closed and then open, we're going to need these sanctuaries around the world to house these animals that have been bred into existence. So this is incredible, incredible. What else would you like to say to our viewers? Thank you so much, Liz. I know you're a busy, busy person. This is amazing. So fun to be on the farm with you. Safe from slaughter. What else would you like to add?
That kind of carrying on what you were just talking about, one of the best things we can do is support animal sanctuaries like ours. So if you're local to one, look them up, volunteer, support. If you want to give to our match to have your gift doubled for sweet residents like Jude, you're making such an impact. Even if it's $5, it really does make a difference for all of us out there doing this rescue work, and that the rescue work doesn't stop. So we're coming out of a very tough year. We still rescued 81 animals last year, despite everything being shut down. And we want to continue that amazing work. And with everyone's support, it truly makes a difference. So we appreciate anything.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We're so grateful, Jude. What a cutie. The other thing you can do out there is you can share this video, because this video, who doesn't love cute animals? And everybody loves a fluffy, gorgeous bunny. And you don't see these rabbits, these bunnies in pet stores for the most part, because they're actually, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? I was going to say they're so rare, but they're used for, like you said, for product, for fashion.
Yes.
Yeah. Say more about that.
So Jude is an Angora rabbit for anyone who's just tuning in. And as you can see, he's really fluffy. He actually requires some haircuts sometimes, so his fur doesn't get knotted. But this fur, he came from an Angora fur farm, so it's plucked right from his skin without any anesthesia, without any support. And the reason why you don't see rabbits like Jude in a pet store is because they require a lot of care, but all rabbits are actually high maintenance companion animals. So really consider your choices when adopting a rabbit. But Jude was bred to exist as a product. So he wasn't even bred to exist here as a companion animal or for entertainment. Pretty upsetting story on his part. Sorry if we lost me for a second there.
No problem. No problem. Well, we will let you get back to life on the farm there at the sanctuary. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about the garden that you're going to be building there as well. Tours have opened. And guess what, everybody? I've got great news. The great news is we are going to be coming live from here every single Thursday at 10 a.m. So you're going to look forward to this. It's happening starting as soon as we can. And you will get to see these beautiful animals saved on a regular basis. And we love this because, around the world, we get to provide this, these great stories. And to be able to come live from your beautiful sanctuary is just a blessing. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Beautiful Jude, and thanks everyone for all the activism that you do. Please share this out, invite others to encourage them to donate 5, 10, 15, whatever you can. Appreciate it so much, Liz. Once again, we are live from Woodstock Sanctuary outside of New York, the city. This is our Save from Slaughter live report, coming to you live on a regular basis, just popping in on a Tuesday, but we're going to be hopping in with you every Thursday coming up at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Again, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Paige. We appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
So welcome. So welcome.